Alright. This series it just keeps getting better every episode. And one thing I'm really liking about the series is how uncomfortable it makes me with every episode that it goes. And low key, I didn't expect what I just saw in this whole prison thing. I I was like, whoa, hold it right over there. Like, I was straight up, um, I don't know what to say. That was pretty, that was pretty bad. Like, what happened to Ash? Yeah. Didn't expect that. That came out of nowhere. Being Ash, being this delinquent type of character, I was expecting something else. But well, that happened, and okay, yeah. Ow, that hurts my feeling. But we also get an insight about who Glenn is. Basically, Glenn was the guy. I didn't realize this in episode 2, and I'm sorry for that, but Glenn was the guy who was with Ash's brother in the start of Banana Fish. And by the in the first episode of Banana Fish, that's what basically we see. We see Ash, we see uh, like Ash's brother, and we see this guy, and basically his Ash's brother just goes completely berserk. Now, one thing that is for sure that we see the doctor discovering is that this is not a normal drug. It's like it's something else, because if this man was like using some kind of normal drug, he's basically saying that he was like he could have been he could have had a completely different like unconscious, like if it was given some LSD, I think so. That's what he called it. He would have been in a completely different consciousness, but rather than being in a completely different consciousness, he's in another conscious state. I mean, he's unconscious, but he's still in a conscious state in another form. So it's like, okay, we see that this is a different drug. We also come to know what banana fish really means. It what it means is basically, through what Glenn says, is a some kind of drug route, and I'm not surprised by it, because it's a drug route. It's some kind of drug route, and that drug route is basically related to a person or an organization. That's basically what Glenn says to um what was his name again? Ash. So yeah, there was a lot of stuff happening in the background with this whole banana fish. Now, all that aside, we also have a scene I didn't want to watch, but it makes sense in the form of story perspective. Yes, it does make sense of what happened with the kiss between Ash and Eiji. It does make sense about what Ash did, and well, I was about to go on a rampage, like, dude, are you sure there's no yaoi in this series? And I was about to go on a rampage and be like, are you sure there's no yaoi in this series? I mean, I don't mind the story, if the story is good or anything. I'm just not a big fan of Yuri or yaoi. That's just me. But yeah, I was gonna go on a rampage. Are you sure there's no yaoi in this series? And then all of a sudden, it started making sense of what Ash did with Aiji, and it makes sense why he asked Eiji to help, because obviously he needs somebody who he trusts outside the jail, and uh, Eiji is basically somebody who trusts outside his jail cell. So yeah, it makes sense why Ash kissed Eiji, and that basically is that's basically what this whole scene was representing, like the whole scene with the tablet and everything. Yeah, it was pretty good. And then we also get an insight in what how intelligent he may be coward, but he's still an intelligent person. Um, I forgot his name. What was his name again? I'm sorry if I forget most of the names, because I don't remember a lot of names. That's not my specialty. So yeah, I'm sorry if I'm forgetting the names. So yeah, let me know what was his name, because I completely forgot his name, and I'm sorry for that. But yeah, the guy, the villain for this arc, which I'm seeing, he basically he's basically ambushed Eiji at the end of the episode, and that's basically where the episode stops. Now I want to see what happens in further. Is Eiji gonna step up, or he's gonna be abused too? So it's gonna be if it's gonna be a tough episode whatsoever. I'm not expecting low expectations from the next episode too, because 3 episodes in already, my my hopes are set high for this series. Like, this is such an amazing series in just 3 episodes. If you use the 3 episode golden rule, if you don't get hooked by episode 1, I don't know what kind of series you like, because this is a pretty dark series, and its story is such a great one. Like the setup in the episode 1, then in episode 2 with all the stuff that is happening and how dark it went, and episode 3 now, it's just I don't see why you would hate the series. Like, I don't see the question to hate the series, because it's just such an amazing one. So yeah, if anybody that I'm not saying personally if anybody hates the series, like, I'm saying if anybody hates the series. I know a lot of people, like a lot of people like the series, and personally I'm becoming a fan of the series too. It's just a matter of time before I'll be fanboying over the series. It's just a matter of time, because I'm liking what I'm seeing up to episode 3, and I don't know how much more it's gonna get darker, and I'm pretty sure next episode is gonna be dark too. So yeah, let me know what you think about this episode, because this episode was amazing, just like I expected, and my expectations are nothing less for the next episode too. So let me know what you think about it, and I'll see you in the next video. As always, peace.